Do you think I'm drunk? Look at this. Oh, he's not on camera, right? All right. So. Hey! Hi!
Cut to me. I'm fucking hammered. It's the most drunk I've ever been.
Hi, welcome to Genos Picks, and after a 2-2 week 3, Daddy is right back where he started in week 1 when he was 0-0, sitting at 6-6 going into week 4. And if you're following Daddy and my boys Pat and Garrett on Compound Media Football Show, Daddy is true to form at a perfectly juicy 24-24, making Vegas all the juice he can on either side of the bet. That said, we may have to give you a quickie this week because, well, we were up all night. We were up all night learning about how the boss's old man might have been a queer. But that doesn't matter, because we give you, by the way, you know what I wrote in this fucking thing? An hour of NFL gold every week. We did 2.5 hours of this insanity. Okay. Anyway, sub a compound meeting for an hour of the banter and breakdown. But for now, let's get to these 4 coin tosses of week 4 picks. Here we go. The Saints are getting 3 from the Vikings. Where are they playing?
Minneapolis.
Nope.
Nope. Do it again. Saints are getting 3 from the Vikings. Where?
New Orleans.
Nope.
One more time. Sorry, we went over this. They're not playing in either of them. So you ready? You got them? The Saints are getting 3 from the Vikings. Where, Kevin?
Three River Stadium.
Just pick any 4 games you want and let's go. In London.
London, England. Hi, bad guy. I'm Brandon. What the fucking guy's name? What's that guy's name?
Let's start things early in merry old London, where mum's the word around the cemetery. After that, Queen finally went tits up after 96 years, which is nearly as long as they've been waiting for the Vikings to win a Super Bowl. Well, the Vikings continue to let the dummies hang on to that foolishness this season as they travel to, where are they playing this game?
England.
London to face the Saints bright and early on Sunday morning. The Vikings are 2-1 after beating a Packers team in a meaningless week 1 game and barely surviving a Lions team, Steve, they were due last week with a last-second score that made what would have been a huge loss to the Lions of Detroit as forgotten as all the larger losses we've seen of people losing to Lions of fentanyl. And you think that not bad. And you think that Kirk Cousins is going to roll into New Orleans? Oh, I might have fucking wrote that when I forgot it was in. Or London and beat the Saints defense? I like this one. That not only features, see what you think of this, safety Tyrann Mathieu, who's so aggressive he's known as the Honey Badger, but also features running back Alvin Kamara, who's such a keystone of the running and passing game that he's made the mascot of his old fucking Tennessee Vols proud, earning the nickname the Maine Coon.
That's not true. It's not true.
See, they have a blue hound coon. Look for the Saints' embarrassed and overrated Vikings team as Dalvin Cook plays to less than his full potential if he's on the field at all, and hopefully he's not, because the fields in London are always slippery. Take the Saints and the 3 they're getting. Next pick. You ready? You got this. Bears are getting 3 from the G-Men. Where, Kevin?
Soldier Field.
He had him 50-50.
I'm drunk. Seriously, I apologize.
My old man at MetLife Stadium.
My old man would not tolerate this.
Did you know that going to last week, the G-Men were undefeated? No, neither did anyone else. If you're like the rest of America, you didn't realize it until they were about to lose their first game this past Monday to the Cowboys, and we all said at the same time that took long enough. Watch this Sunday as he's just wandering away. You got him? You're the best. Watch this Sunday as they... Get him to the bar and we'll get him an Uber. And I watch this Sunday as they lose again, and people also say in shock, I can't believe they're only 500. The G-Men aren't good. They got 2 wins by beating the Titans in week 1 of an NFL season, which is the new equivalent of the last week of the preseason. And then they beat the Carolina Panthers, which is the current equivalent of the New York Jets. The Bears have a QB under center in Justin Fields who knows the job is his to lose. The G-Men have a QB in Daniel Jones who knows the job was his and he lost it. Take the Bears and the points you're getting. My next pick, we might be out of here by 10. The Eagles are giving 6 and hooks to the Jags in Philly. Jags had the ball 9 times last week against my Bolts, and after a turnover on downs and a punt on the first 2 drives, the Jags scored on their last 7 possessions en route to a 38-10 blowout of the Bolts. And do you know why? Because they learned from their mistakes and made adjustments in the next 50 minutes, something the Bolts head coach Brandon Staley hasn't done in the past 55 weeks, which is why he's now batting a 500 as a head coach at 10-10 and is batting 1,000 as a bonehead head coach after playing an Indian he's not a Native American, injured Justin Herbert, not only to start the game, but leaving him in and his torn rib cartilage down 3 scores with 10 minutes left, and then having him in the game down 4 scores with 4 minutes left, as opposed to the Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni, who had people grabbing their ribs with laughter after his opening acceptance speech with the job. That was as embarrassing as the Bolts' last game. But since then, Sirianni has learned from his mistakes and knows he has an offense that can do the job of a defense and keep opposing offenses off the field. Look for Jalen Hurts to keep offenses on their heels with his feet as he keeps throwing seeds to A.J. Brown. Man, these coloreds love throwing their seeds. They're fertile as the Jags wonder why they didn't get the ball 9 times and Hurts kneels down over the thought of someone touching his side. I don't know what that was, but it was all about throwing their seed. Coloreds are fertile. Take the fucking Eagles and lay the TD. The Niners are laying 1, it's a pick'em, to the Rams in San Fran, which I still don't get. For the first time in his entire beautiful life this past Sunday, there was only one word to describe Jimmy Garoppolo. Ugly. Ugly. In his defense, it was the first time he took all the snaps in practice all year, including the offseason. And what is your motivation when someone that fucking good-looking was being cheated on the past 2 seasons by his team as they fucking flirted with Trey Lance? Something tells me it didn't take long for Jimmy G to get up to speed. And the thing that is telling me that that is this fucking line. How are the Niners favored against this Rams offense after Jimmy and the Niners put up an absolute nothing burger in Denver this past Sunday? I have no idea, but there's no way I'm dumb enough to take this bait, and daddy's all over Jimmy G and the Niners again. Oh, and with Trey Lance out, faggots, why isn't everyone clamoring to bring back Colin Kaepernick as the backup, or as they like to call him in that fucking, in San Fran, Throza Parks? Throza Parks. Because he was so embarrassingly inaccurate in his trial with the Raiders that they destroyed the footage of it. And what makes that even more embarrassing is the fact that Colin Kaepernick is the only person that doesn't come up when you Google guy in Raiders jersey drilling someone in the face or the chest. They're animals. Take the Niners, lay the point. It's a pick'em. Those are Genos picks. Hopefully they'll be up fucking Friday. We got to go drink some more.